beautiful snowflakes, you are flesh and blood consumers. We ask all the men to quickly go home and put on a suit. You must be wearing business attire. No one will trust you unless you are wearing a business suit and working for 10 hours a day in a glass and metal cage called an office. You must give your brain over to the machine. You must become a machine man with a machine heart and a machine mind. Do not care about the planet. Do not care about your human dignity. Just be an obedient little consumer. You are not a divine and special and infinitely loved human being on a cosmic interstellar journey of self-discovery and enlightenment. You are only a flesh and blood 3D consumer. Stay scared, stay separate, keep reading the mainstream media, stay terrified of terrorists. Their job is to keep you terrified. And remember, there is nothing more to your life. There is nothing more that happens after you die. It's it. This is it. So unless you are rich and powerful and skinny and beautiful like Paris Hilton or Brad Pitt, you are a failure. So we ask you to work harder, obey your manager a bit more, get a mortgage, buy one house, pay for 3. Over 25 years, it's a wonderful system to keep you controlled, and quite right too. You are not divine and special human beings. You do not have all the secrets of the universe in your hearts. You are empty blood bags who deserve to be pushed around and told what to do by the big corporations and the big government. And the best thing is you love it. You love being told what to do. You love sending your children to school so they can be indoctrinated. It's not the school system, it's the fool system. And also, thank you for believing in the American dream. It's called the American dream because you have to be asleep to believe in it. Thank you very much. Have a great day, and remember, you're wasting valuable shopping time by standing around here listening to me. Carry on shopping. Get your credit cards ready. All the best. Thank you. To always support any conflict your government is engaging your brothers and sisters in. The British Army and the American Army can never do any wrong. We are always right. Always support your war in Iraq and Afghanistan. And who cares about all those hundreds of thousands of little brown people? There's hundreds of millions more. They must be sacrificed for us to have oil. Don't you know oil is very important? It's actually more important than Iraqi children. We at the Rockefeller Institute have done a study, and we've decided that 1 barrel of oil is the equivalent of 20 Iraqi children's lives. Everything is okay. Go back to sleep. Your government is in control. Please support all the charities for the armed forces. Keep supporting governments that send young, innocent men to march obediently in a uniform in order to kill other young, innocent men marching obediently that they've never met. It's a wonderful system. It keeps you terrified. The propaganda is beautiful. It's a wonderful holistic matrix. And the best thing is, we pay for our own chains around our necks. We pay for the collars called taxation. It was Thomas Jefferson who said, taxation without representation is slavery. And that's wonderful. You're all born into bondage. You're all born with a social security number. You're all registered at birth because you are nothing but a labor vessel of the government. Do as you are told. Ignore the fact that human beings have existed for hundreds of thousands of years in harmony with nature, in indigenous cultures, living off the land, and actually being true human beings with dignity. Ignore that. Always read the mainstream media and the government that will tell you that you need government. And the best way to make people think they need government is to keep them scared. The one thing that sells more than sex is fear. So stay terrified, stay controlled, stay separate, and keep on justifying your own slavery by reading the very propaganda tools used to control you.
It's too much. Just too much. You're driving me crazy.
The gentleman says I am driving him crazy.
Yes.
Luckily, we have free speech in this country.
Stop it.
He says I must stop it.
No, but it's free speech.
Oh, I'll get the police. You're disturbing the peace.
He says he will call the police. I agree. Anyone spouting anti-corporate messages must be reported to the agents of the Matrix immediately. I agree, sir. It's terrible. The only noise that should come into your ears are from the big buses with lovely big corporate messages on the side.
What are you you guys doing this for? We have a group called the Love Police. It's kind of like an absurdist street theater thing where we try and push the boundaries of free speech.
But it's like it's art. It's an artistic.
It's art, yeah. Well, everything is art.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just also
But it's called the Love Police.
the Love Police.
But they do. Guys, good luck.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to apologize for those corporate messages brought to you by the man with the megaphone. I'm happy to announce I am from the International Peace and Love Hippie Federation, and we are here to remind you that you have nothing to worry about. You are born free, you will live free, you will die free. You are an infinite, conscious human being in a holographic universe, spinning through the universe at 250,000 miles an hour on a ball supported by the sun, which is the center of all energy. We are intricately connected to each other on the quantum level. We are all one. There is nothing to be scared of. All manners of control and fascism and government and corporations are only figments of our imagination. You are free right now to turn your life around. You are free to start ignoring the corporations. You are free to not pay taxes. You are free to be a divine and special human being that you were born to do. Every single person on this planet was born for a reason. You are all infinite souls and you will live forever. There is no such thing as death. We are all the imagination of ourselves in the subjective 7 billion parts of the one true consciousness called the Absolute, or God, or the universe, or the One, or whichever God you want to believe in. Anyway, enough of that hippie nonsense. If you see a hippie on the street smoking marijuana, punch them in the face and move them quickly to the Calvin Klein underwear store. Because hippies need more shopping, and so do you. So please ignore all those hippie messages. You know you are worthless bags of flesh sent here to go shopping. That's all you're good for. So please, remember, if you have children, sit them down in front of the television. Train them to be obedient little consumers from a very early age. It's the only way to save the planet. By spending more money, by chopping down more rainforests, by enslaving more Chinese children, we will bring about peace on Earth, and you all know it. So please, if you're walking around here and only happen to have one shopping bag under your arm, spend some more money, buy some more things. Anyway, don't think for 1 second I am not a hypocrite. Wearing Nike trainers, Ray-Ban sunglasses, diesel jeans, and a megaphone which itself is made in China. But what I'm trying to say is that it's very difficult to escape the system. But remember, today is the first day of the rest of your life, and nothing can stop you actually being free. There is no such thing as death. You are infinitely loved. So carry on, and remember, have lots of sex, have lots of children. Every child born is a slap in the face of the depopulation elitist agenda. So all the best to you. Have a great weekend. And remember, you do not need plastic surgery. You do not need Chanel earrings. You do not need a Rolex watch or the biggest car. You are born perfect. And the government and the media and the big corporations spend billions of pounds every year trying to convince you that you are not perfect. But you all know you are. So have a great life, all the best, and take care of each other and yourself. Hurrah!
Hey.